Hey, everybody! Gather around in that parking lot. We're trying to get to that last moment of warmth. That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that last day of warm. I know we're getting into Thanksgiving, so it's going to get cold. The snow is going to
Hmm.
cover that car right there, outside of Orphe Jeans.
Yeah,
So
well, they're
let's
in DC.
chill.
Yeah, there's lots of weather there.
Let's try to chill outside. Let's try to get those last rays of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
As we talk about soap operas, we talk about Beyond the Gates and Days of Our Lives.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Matt.
Hey, it's Cat.
And hey, Chandra. Chandra's hanging out in the chat. Angela's here as well. Angela's busy wheeling and dealing, doing her thing. She'll join us here when she's done wheeling and dealing.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a story to tell about mistaken identities, about illness. And we're going to get her
Yes.
reflections and reactions to the 60th anniversary of Days of Our Lives, the Demira mystery, and the brewing romances, and the changing parentage of little baby T.
You know, I was gonna. We're not. Are we? We're not going to talk about days first, though, right?
No,
We're
we're
going to
gonna say
talk.
that's later. That's later. I was
That's
teasing
later.
for later.
All right.
But to start, we talk about Beyond the Gates because I know Chandra's excited for that. I know Chandra's ready to talk about Beyond the Gates. It's been a while since we've been able to pick her brain about what's going on in Fairmont Crest, and so I'm excited that Chandra, our moderator, is back.
My
Not to
gosh.
promote her too hard or anything.
Well, I'm so happy that she's back. Chandra is a delight.
It is.
We miss her when she's not in the chat.
And the answer is yes, I did trim my beard in between podcasts.
You did?
I did. I'm
Oh.
much more handsome this time than I was in the first hour.
You know that you know how you used to have like imbalance with more gray on one side of your beard than the other?
It's balancing
Now
out.
it's becoming more balanced.
Before long, it's going to be gray all the way across the chin, and I'm going to have these dark mustache stripes right here.
I think it's kind of cool looking actually.
I have to support it with Just for
Almost
Men.
looks intentional. It
I'm
is. God.
going to
Anyway,
have some Just for Men. I'm going to have to help support this wonderful coloring. I'm going to look so powerful. I'm going to look like Joey Armstrong's mysterious big benefactor.
really?
Yes, but with like a Demira flair.
Oh boy.
I'm going to be like Stefano Armstrong.
Oh, that's a deadly combination right there.
The phoenix has risen again, this time on Beyond the Gates. Chandra says that Beyond the Gates has her afraid to drink tea.
I know, right?
I'd be afraid to drink tea at this point, too.
Man, that's some slow acting poison, isn't it? Because he looks fiddle.
Well, he's starting to get sick, Ma. He's starting to get sick.
When?
A little bit right now. You know, you can't get his germs. Oh, honey, here, really have this tea. I mean, he's got to be starting to feel a little ill.
I don't know. He's sick of tea. I know that.
It's like,
He's
come
sick of
on.
tea.
How healthy do you want my heart to be? As a matter of fact, I feel like it's doing the opposite.
Yeah, that
Chandra,
little.
Chandra calls me a distinguished gentleman.
Well, that's because you are, honey. You are. You
Thank you so
are.
much. Hey, Angela turned her camera off, so that means you now know how to spell the first part of her name when you search those articles that she writes on Parade Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out, parade.com. Parade writer.
Angela Brian Duncan.
That's right. Bringing you the hard-hitting entertainment news day after day, especially in the soap world. Who's coming, who's going, who's passed away? Angela will tell you on Parade.
She sure will.
We're going to fill you in, Michelle, on some of the big hits of Beyond the Gates. The poisoning is still going on. So Chandra's afraid of tea. I'm afraid of tea. Keita probably is afraid of tea. Hi, Keita. Jeannie's
Yeah.
here. Hi, Jeannie.
Crazy.
Hey, Michelle. The poison is slow acting, yes. But like I said last week, I feel like it's one of those compounding things. Eventually, it's going to get to this level in his bloodstream where it starts to do some work.
It's gonna start doing
But
something
it
for
can't
sure.
be
And
detectable
Haley's just
early.
gonna be going, woohoo, yay!
$10
Oh,
million,
come on, Daddy.
$10 million.
Oh my goodness.
Get
Yeah,
at it. Come on, we're moving.
I can't wait for her little goose get cooked.
It'll get cooked before he has that heart attack, and Andre's going to be so heartbroken because Danny's going to realize her love for him.
We had a Thanksgiving goose called Haley.
Oh gosh, so uh, it'll happen. If I was Naomi, though, I would stop hanging out over at that house because anytime she grabs a snack or a drink, she's got to get stopped by Haley now.
Yeah.
Anytime
And
she
Haley
reaches for
like,
something.
and Haley was real aggressive with that teacup with a
Oh,
smack.
yes. That thing flew all over
Real
the place.
aggressive.
Oh, yes. Oh, poof. What's going on, soap moment?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't catch his germs. What a flimsy excuse.
Very, very flimsy. And why so passionate? Why so aggressive? Why so
Exactly.
aggressive?
Somebody's going to start asking a question.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I hope.
Well, you
Unless they're
know,
just ignoring Haley at this point.
Danny's not gonna see that anything's wrong with Bill because she is so busy with Andre.
She's not even
She
in
barely
town.
gets rest, that girl.
She's still hanging out in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
They're having
she is.
themselves a Disneyland honeymoon.
They are having so much fun, are they? They out there
Yeah.
falling in love for real.
But they gotta get back to the real world. Will their love persist in the real world?
Oh, yeah. Because right now they live in a little fantasy.
Exactly. They're far away. Like, the only way to really have it done, they gotta move to Toronto. You know, they just gotta
Hmm.
get away.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere comfortable. Oh, Toronto, yeah, I would call it. Yeah, I would call it DC adjacent. If I wish Kelly was here to help us know how close Toronto might be to the
I tell you
depictions of
what,
Washington DC on television.
if Winterfest is not one of the coolest things I've ever seen in soap opera land, I'm going to be very disappointed. But boy, oh boy, they should have lended a lot of time to the
They're gonna pull it
Winterfest.
off, Ma. They're gonna pull it off. They wouldn't be putting so much time and effort into promoting it if they didn't have some sort of big set piece plan, or at least
They
some
got
way to really like sell it, like they do usually when it comes to these. And since they've been selling it for so long, they've been building up to it like a nurse's ball event. You gotta think that they're gonna bring it in ways that they haven't yet.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, I think Ted might look at somebody else eventually if he don't get back together with Nicole pretty quick.
And
Start
hopefully
looking
it's
at
not
somebody
Leslie.
else. Oh gosh, no. If it if that happens, I will be desperately disappointed.
Well, I mean, it's not like they haven't presented some options for Ted. So what do you think, Ma? What direction would you like to see Ted going in?
Um, well, I for not just Ted, everybody needs to quit entertaining Leslie. Just stop
Anybody but
entertaining
her.
Leslie.
I mean, so like she's been trying to run interference with Shanice this week. She's like, "You stay away from Ted," right?
Yeah, and she was so awful to
Yeah, she
Shanice.
was.
Oh my gosh. She was so awful.
She's a bad person. And then also, God, I forget her name now. The mom, the mom of of the kids, Jan,
Yeah,
June,
Jan, that's yeah.
June,
That's Ashley's mom, Jan.
June. I mean June.
Oh, June.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
she's a little sweet on Ted, right?
She is a little sweet on Ted. She is.
Maybe it'll go in a different direction. Maybe because people are asking in the chat about Greg Vaughn. You know, when's he going to show up? Chandra thinks it's going to be in December. So maybe he's going to play the Ghost of of Christmas Future. Or maybe he's going to be the love interest for Ted, huh? What do you think? A new direction for Ted?
No, I think that he might be he might they might work him in for Nicole. I don't want her to start dating that other dude, Carlton.
No, that's
I find
past. That's
Carlton to
long
be
past. That's
boring.
over. That's done with.
He's boring.
Don't
But
worry about Carlton.
she agreed to go to Winterfest with him.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to say that's over and done. It
Right.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was over and done with before, and it's over and done with now. Somebody better is going to come along, and his name is Greg Vaughn.
Yeah. You know what I saw a highlight? You know what I saw a preview for? Um, it was Leslie talking to that dirty cop.
Mmm.
Boy, they could really, you know what, those two together, they could really have some havoc.
You're talking about Jacob's dad?
No, the other one, not Elon, the other one,
Oh, I see.
the one that does all the dirty work
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for Joe.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh yeah, they'd be a match made in hell.
Well, wouldn't they? And there, I saw them. They have a scene together next week.
God, what is his name? I suck at Beyond the Gates names. I really do.
What is that fool's
Thank you for
name?
sharing that Paramount password with me. It's going to really help me remember these names.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have to hack in, you know,
Yeah,
to
now you
watch
can
more of it.
watch. Now
Marcel, that's the one. I knew it was Marcel. I just
Marcel, see, I
couldn't
wanted to
access
say
it.
Maurice, and I know Maurice
See?
wasn't right,
But that would have
but
helped us trigger Marcel, though. Next time, just throw it out there.
okay,
Just be like, what's his name? Maurice? No, that's not it. Marcel. See, that's how those things work.
that's true.
I
That's
guess.
true.
Marcel and Leslie, says Del J. Marcel Malone, says Chandra.
Because, ooh, she's such a snake. That Leslie's such a snake. Oh
She
my
sure is.
goodness.
And she also swings just from one extreme to the other. Because at one
Yeah,
point, she's, she's able to have these sensitive and sweet moments with her daughter. She's able to,
yeah.
pull the heartstrings of Ted genuinely because of Peaches. And
But
then
you know
also,
what?
she's horrible.
She's horrible, and she don't have that great. I, she is she concerned about Peaches? Yes, but she don't really care about that lady.
She can use the opportunity for something.
Exactly.
For some sympathy for me. Anita, how about you start putting money in that account again for Peaches? I can use it for Peaches. Well, the
Well, maybe
Winterfest
Peach is going to survive though, because Ted did get her into some kind of trial thing.
experimental drugs are always the answer in Soapland.
It is, isn't it?
If you're on the death's doorstep, get yourself an experimental drug. It's really going to help
Mm-hmm.
out. It is. It's going to solve all the problems. John Black died for experimental drugs, folks.
He sure did.
He did. He did. He did. Del J hates how Leslie torments Laura.
I know he does torment Laura, doesn't he?
Yeah, she does.
He scares the daylights out of her.
Absolutely.
But last time Leslie popped off at her, Laura had something in her gun for it. She had some retaliatory things to say. It just
Eventually.
and I'd been yelling at that girl too on the screen. Laura, you better get yourself a backbone.
And she's going to
Better
get it.
snap back at that girl. Snap back at that Leslie.
Eventually, you got to stand up to the bully.
Exactly.
And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do right here. Right now, Laura, stand up against Leslie. Somebody needs to. Somebody.
You know
That isn't
what?
Nicole.
If I would love them to write this scene. I would love for Leslie to pop off at one of those at one of the kids in Orphy Jeans. Have Leslie pop off at one of those kids, Tyrell or Samantha,
There you go.
whatever one. But then I want June to overhear her, and I want June to get in that woman good.
Just
I
right
want her
up
to
in there.
mama bear, and I want her to throw a plate on her or something.
I'm going to show you how we do this in the streets.
Yeah,
When I was in my drug
biscuits and
den.
gravy all over her.
Oh my God. You are obsessed with the Orphy Jeans biscuits and gravy.
Hey, that right there is how I judge a restaurant for breakfast.
Is the biscuits and gravy. You can order it everywhere. So if we were to go to Nat's Early Bite down the street,
Some bad biscuits and gravy though.
the Van Nuys Sherman Oaks spot for breakfast, Nat's Early Bite, if we were to go there, and the first time you sat down at one of those tables, it's very country way.
Is it?
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Have you been in there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not country way in aesthetic.
But I didn't. I know what you mean.
But
So,
yeah,
but it's independently owned and it's got
yeah,
down home food and
yeah. You can order yourself some food. They'll throw it out in front of you. You know, so you can get yourself some biscuits and gravy over at the Nat's Early Bite. It's right here at Orphy Jeans. I was so
I've
proud
had
I
the
found this
bad
picture.
biscuits and gravy. Like, oh my
June
God.
and Anita can tag team that Leslie whooping.
Exactly. Exactly. Because June will go after her because that's her child, and then Anita will go after her because that's her grandbabies.
How dare you? How dare you? Good family drama. Good
You
family
know,
drama.
what I found kind of interesting. I guess the Duprees have a no cussing clause in their family.
Maybe they're just
Because
trying.
Anita told she was who she's talking to. I think it was Chelsea.
Well, it's just uncouth, mother.
No, it was Kat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, she told you, she pretty much told her, you better wash that out of your mouth.
It is uncouth. It is not of the Duprees.
Exactly.
There are other ways to express yourself than with such vulgar language. Plus, also, it's 1 p.m. in a lot of places of the country right now. Kat, what are you doing? You can't use that language.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
needed
then
an left
two
Kat to
scenes
curse
later,
enough, though.
though, 2 scenes later, though, about Anita said ass.
Well, there's one thing and then there's another, right? I think you can understand. I think a lot of people can understand. The people under you, generationally, those the next generation, you're always going to be like, hey, wash that out of your mouth, all right? Don't be running around the world with such foul language in your mouth that's going to make you sound uneducated and untrustworthy. And then you turn
Exactly.
around and you're like, those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Come on, do it all the
Yeah.
time. It's so much easier
I
to tell
guess I
somebody
must
else how
look
to
like
be than to behave
I
it
must look
yourself.
like a real dummy to a lot of people because man, I got a lot of dirty words, y'all. I clean it up for this. I don't talk right a lot.
You're telling me? I relate. I understand. All right. And there's only one person to blame, and that's Granny.
That's
She taught
right.
us well.
My
Cuss like
mom
a
could
sailor.
she could have won any cussing contest any day of the week.
When I
Telling
was
you.
when I was young, I would describe my grandmother as the cussing grandma. Because
Hmm.
everybody, I got a sweet Grammy. I got one that nets. I've got one that cooks. That I got the cussing grandma.
Yep.
All right.
That's what she
All
was.
right. She was a leather jacket away from being a biker.
And she had a mouth on her. She did. And she looked like a sweet old lady. So
She
when
was a
people
sweet
first
old
met
lady.
her, she looked like a sweet old lady, and she was a sweet old lady. But people would just be taken aback because they just didn't expect it, you know? It's like
So that's
I
what.
went
Yeah.
one time when she was, I have to tell it real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one time when she was at work, somebody was like, this girl was starting to like bully her a little bit. Oh, my mom took off after her. That girl was like, oh my God. It was hilarious.
Won't sit for nothing, Grandma wouldn't. Stand up against it all. Oh, gosh. Anita didn't allow a cat to curse in her home,
That's true.
suggests maybe Chandra.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
And
That's
Anita
true.
checked Danny one time, too, over it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. I think her and Vernon do not cuss.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Del J says cat is way too childish. How dare you say that about my mom, Del J? How dare you?
That's way too what?
A cat is way too childish.
She is a brat.
She certainly is.
That I will have to say, that is the one thing that I do agree with Leslie.
You are a
Kitty Cat is
brat.
a brat.
Cat the brat. She is definitely a
Brat.
brat. And then also Martin's such a brat too. And when you get these two brats together, they're going to try to outbrat one another. And it's just not good. It's not a good look. Plus, they're related. Come on now.
Yeah, but you know what? Eva and Martin really did hurt Kat's feelings. She shouldn't have
Sure.
been on the other side of the booth listening to him in the first place.
Well,
But
when you're listening to stuff you shouldn't, when you expose yourself to the truth, you expose yourself to the possibility of being hurt by it. I would love to see Mama Cat go Samuel L. Jackson level. Like you remember that scene from Pulp Fiction where he's like
I
quoting the
sure do.
Bible and all that, and
Yes, 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 yes.
oh
Samuel L. Jackson,
no,
he is entertaining. I
he sure
love him.
is. He sure is. He's an entertaining man. He's also an old man. It's so
Takes on
interesting.
the plane is hilarious.
He knew exactly what that movie was all about. It's funny because a lot of these actors, soaps included, because I am of a younger generation than probably the audience of this podcast. So the people who have been old to me have always been old, even when they're like 30. But when I'm like 10, I'm like, oh, what an old man, right? So, seeing like Mac, right? I saw Mac when I was a very young kid, and he was always an old man to me, and so he's still an old man.
Okay.
And so I think about that sort of stuff when it comes to like some of these actors that I see, and I love the longevity. I love the fact I'm really curious to see what we're going to see in Beyond the Gates in like 5 years. Who's still around 10 years, who's still around, who's going to be the long-term characters. Because everybody's settled in, right, Ma? We got our favorites, we got our least favorites, we got the ones we cheer for and the ones we couldn't give any craps about. Ashley and Derek.
I didn't miss those two at all, not being on this week.
And so I'm just curious to see over the course of the decade, right? Where is Beyond the Gates going to be? Who is going to last? Who is going to ultimately be our long-term characters? And who will surprise us like Lucy Coe over on General Hospital? She would surprise you. If you look at GH, be surprised that Lucy stuck around for so long.
Yeah, because she's not all,
Exactly.
she's had good front burning stories, but for the most part she's in the background.
Listen, it turned out to be Jan. I think there's a lot of space for Jan. I think there's a lot of interesting places that you can take Jan, a la Alice and Janny from Mom.
Yeah.
You can get real deep with somebody with like a
Yeah.
rough history.
I don't think Jan gives her daughter good advice.
And that could be a big part of it because she's led just such a dumbass life up to this point that she gives dumbass advice to her daughter.
She does.
I'm curious about Jan. I'm more curious about Jan than I am curious about Pamela. That's for sure. I feel like Katie should be playing Jan.
Actually, the two friends, Jana and Mona, I enjoy Mona more.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe Mona could be the surprise decade-long character, huh? The one with the secrets and the drama.
And the actress reminds me so much of Nell Carter.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it just
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Oh, totally. I know who Nell Carter is. So she's like comfortable to a degree. Kind of reminiscent of characters that you've enjoyed in the past. Mm-hmm. Do you think Jan and Joey have a past, Wonder Chandra? Probably.
I've heard that Joey's going to wind up being Ashley's dad.
So
But,
you've heard that. It's
you-
moved from theory to you've heard it now.
Yeah.
Because that's something that you've been speculating since like the 6th week of Beyond the Gates.
Yeah. I think there's some connection there. I do. I do.
Okay.
Joey's got to have a kid or two. He's got to.
Well, of course he does. He probably has 10. Because he's that older guy that's also a villain. That means they could be coming out of the word work anytime they need a story.
There wasn't much Joey on this week really either.
No.
A lot of Andre and Danny. A ton of Andre and Danny.
Well, we can't spend every week on everything, right? So we got to
No.
build up Andre and Danny. Plus, Joey's busy building an empire. We'll say, an empire for Vanessa to run.
Oh, Vanessa. Oh my goodness. Well, she likes being head ho. She does.
It's like your dream that she never thought she had come true. It's funny out there because Donald out there. He's a soap commentator and historian out there on Twitter. He did some perfect tens for us and stuff. And he because he's a soap historian, he reminds us of the hoes of yesteryear in relation to Beyond the Gates, and so that's a lot of fun to read and be reminded of the different madams and prostitutes and such that have been through daytime. And Vanessa,
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean the most famous one I think was Judith Light on One Life to Live.
Oh,
She plays a prostitute on One Life to Live.
okay. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
No.
Judith Light was on One Life to Live for a long time.
I love Judith Light. I do. I think a lot of people do. But she was Who's Boss Lady, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. I agree, Kat. He is the father, of course. It's worked out too well. It's like she reached out. Michelle Valjean reached out to her good friend and said, "Hey, I've got this interesting role. Come and play a couple of days. Joey Armstrong. It'll be fun." And he turned out to be the most compelling character on the show.
I love him on there. But I love anytime John Lindstrom's going to act like an ass on television, I'm going to love him.
Yeah. Karen Wolek.
It's just when he gets to be an upstanding citizen, that's when he gets boring.
Karen Wolek is Chandra's suggestion of Judith Light's character, I think.
Yes.
All right. Hey, look at that. Apparently Kevin Collins is in Dublin. Yeah, LJ, we talked about that over on 10th Floor. Go check that out if you missed it. And his doppelganger is Beyond the Gates. Yeah, so apparently Joey Armstrong... My theory is that Joey Armstrong is Kevin Collins' college roommate's brother's second cousin once removed.
There you go.
There's the connection right there.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite Spaceballs, but close enough. All right, Ma, we got 5 minutes left for Beyond the Gates. What else? What else? Anything else you need to cram in here when it comes to Beyond the Gates?
Mm,
Do you need to talk about Martin and Smitty? Because I always love a little Martin and Smitty break because they're just so different from one another.
they are very, very different from one another. And Martin, I just, he's a smart guy. But man, oh man, when it comes to being a dad, he's an idiot.
He's a bad dad, and Smitty's a good dad.
Yeah.
You know?
They play it, there are a lot of, with the kids, there are a lot of bad cop, good cop kind of thing going on. Um, but he just does not have a clue. Martin
Is,
does not have a clue.
is that an interesting daytime take? Because you always have like that a-hole character, right? The Adam Chandler. But they're always like, but he's a good dad, right? Like he loves his kid and he's a good dad. He makes good choices for his kids. And here we got Martin, who no doubt loves his kids, but is a bad dad.
He is.
I was going to say real quick, I'm just going to pop in on this one. A lot of the times when they say somebody is a good dad, they love their kids. They say it about Sonny, too. And it's patently false.
He's just bad.
Sure.
He's just bad all the time.
I'm just saying, these men are not actually good fathers either. They may love their children, but they don't do it first.
Well, Martin is actively and undoubtedly a bad dad. Not because he's like positioning his children because he's manipulating them or using them as chess pieces. He's just not good at parenting.
No. No, he never makes a situation better. He always makes it worse.
Chandra,
And then Smitty Dad has to go smooth it all over.
smooth it all over and be like, who would have thought? Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought that us polar opposites would wind up together? Who would have thought that an inquisitive journalist would show up at the doorstep of a man who had so many political secrets?
Yeah, like he's squeaky clean. He's not.
Oh my gosh, what a pair. Destined for divorce court.
You think so?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah, I
yes.
think so too.
They tried to
Eventually,
reconcile
yes.
and eventually fell apart immediately. Come on.
It's not going to happen until we see other gay guys show up.
That is true. That is true.
That's when you know that the breakup is on the horizon.
And I remember talking about that when they reintroduced Lucas over on General Hospital. I said, give it a couple of weeks. There's going to be another gay character on the show because you can never have just one. You can't just have one because who are they going to
There's
date?
no point in having just one.
Who are they going to date?
Exactly, right. It's like Pringles.
Well, now that Professor Angela has joined us in the lecture hall, let's make this transition here in the background. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, look at that. We've entered. The lecture hall doors are open, folks. Leave the student union behind. It's a little late for an everything bagel. They've gone stale. But run across the quad, climb on in, folks. Get comfortable. It's time for Days for Dummies. Hi.
Yeah, and you know what?
Embarrassing story.
Yeah,
Yes.
tell us.
It's up to you guys.
Of course, we want embarrassing stories. Let's start our adventure here in Salem with an embarrassing story.
Okay. So, I have a cold. That's not the embarrassing story. And I was supposed to go down to visit my great aunt in her nursing home yesterday, and I could not because I have a cold, and I'm not gonna, kill off old people with my cold.
It's not advisable.
No, right? So I grabbed my phone yesterday morning. I'm still laying in bed, much worse than I am now. I've got a tissue up one nose, one nostril, that one.
Yeah.
And I'm gunky. I'm like no lights up. I grab my phone and I go to text my father. And my dad's a nurse, so I always, very explicit about symptoms. Thank God there was nothing gastrointestinal going on because that was what I would have said. But I said, I feel like ass. One nostril is stuffed up, the other one's dripping snot all over me. I have to throw away one of my pillows. And I have a cold, I have a cough, and I have a fever, and I'm all gunky, and you should see the yuck that I'm coughing up. And I said, so I can't come down to see Babe today, but I love you, and I'll talk to you later. I get a text back. Okay, feel better. We'll talk soon. Great. I go back to sleep. couple hours later, I get a text from my father. Are you at Babes? And I'm like, does he have dementia now? We just talked. So I go intending to screen cap the conversation we had just had. And I realized I had not sent it to my father. I had sent it to the person who was under my father in my contacts. And that person was an actor from The Young and the Restless.
It was all about her snot, you guys.
And I was just like, are you kidding? He comes under my father. Now, this poor guy had gotten this whole descriptive message of my cold and the things I was coughing up. But then I told him I loved him and we'd talk soon. And he had replied, feel better. We'll talk soon.
He knew you were delirious.
Right? So I texted him and was like, I am so sorry. This is what happened. LOL, it's all good. I figured it out. Oh my God. So.
All right, tell our chat who it was, Angela.
It was Mr. And it's so much worse. So I used to have this guy's poster on my wall. Teenager.
Rock on.
It was Michael Damian.
Ah.
Damian is under Dad. Because in my phone, my dad is just Dad. He's not like his name. I don't call him by that. But everybody else is, they're, especially the actors, are first and last name. And it sorts by last name. And so Damian came under Dad. Oh,
Well, this is your door. You're like, hey, now that I got your attention, I write for a little publication called Parade Magazine, and I'm wondering if you want to sit down.
I interviewed him a couple weeks ago.
Oh, well, that's why you have his number.
Yes.
Ah, is that out yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Because
All right,
Michael was
stay tuned.
putting his out first, but I interviewed him. It was fabulous, and we're going to do more.
Awesome. Send
That's
I don't know anything about
We were
Young and the
supposed to
Restless.
chat. We were supposed to chat for like 20 minutes, so we talked for an hour and a half.
Well, then it's perfect then. Then you guys really got along. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, poor Angela. Bless your heart, says Chandra.
Yeah.
A NyQuil-induced text.
I mean, I'm just really glad that there wasn't anything gastrointestinal going on because I send those texts to my father too. He's a nurse.
Sure, and he's your dad.
And he's my dad. Like,
Oh,
thank
gosh.
God there was nothing toilet related in this.
It was a mistake made in a Days of Our Lives vein. You know, I mean, I could totally see somebody ill on NyQuil, half asleep, intending to send somebody a text, and then it goes to the wrong person.
I just...
And now EJ Demira knows all your secrets. He knows all where it's all coming out. And he's be like, I can't hire her. Oh
You better
dear.
watch that food.
And it's really funny because, like, you know, I mean, it just made me think to myself as I was like, thank God I don't, like, send anybody pictures or sexting. You know, thank God that I am so far past that in my life.
Double check the names you are sending that to, folks. Just give it a second look.
Kids. Learn from Professor Angela.
She is here to teach us all. And that's what we're getting now. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about Days of Our Lives, okay? Because we got some big things going on. All right, we had the 60th anniversary.
God.
We had the 60th anniversary gala, so that was fun. It was a gala on the show, and it was a gala for us fans. We have Demira's disappearing one by one, including a Demira I've never heard of, some lady. And I'll leave it at that because I don't even remember her name. See, we have these off-screen Demiras are disappearing as well.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
So Tony and Kristen and some other Demira.
Yeah, and they were talking about other people that have disappeared, like Dimitri and Stefan and stuff, which we haven't seen, but apparently maybe they're in another room in this place that they're at, this dungeon that presumably EJ
and you know
has
what?
put together.
That was pretty. That was some Cassadine Spoon Island kind of crap there with the fake furniture, you know, that pulled open.
Oh yeah.
And the real labs behind the door.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was cool.
How do they sneak in there day after day, huh? When the clinic is full of people who need low-income medical care, how are they supposed to get in and out?
Right.
And who are going to be the doctors there? Did,
Well, I mean, the secret tunnels for the Damaras are right in the damn living room. So,
it's true.
That's true. That's true.
telling me that that just that they get that big thing that they got to pull down. You're telling me nobody's ever dusted and accidentally opened it? Like,
Oh, what's this? Is this a tunnel?
You're right. It is right there in the living room. And the safe is right there in the living room, too.
You know, it's just the Days of Our Lives budget, folks. They just don't have space to. They don't have actually. There are no other
soap
rooms
opera,
of the
it's
Demira
not like
house.
Right.
It's not like any of them try to hide it a whole lot.
Oh no, no, no! It's going to be giant behind the giant portrait, and I love it. All right, all of our secrets are still behind Stefano. Gosh darn it, Stefano's.
You know, do you remember when I think was it Philip or Xander, one or the other, took the picture off the wall of Victor?
Yeah, Victor, and wrecked it.
Yeah, and wrecked it. You know, they've never shown that piece of the wall in Maggie's house since.
It's naked. They got to figure out what they're going to put there. Is it going to be a big portrait of Tom Horton?
Because whenever they got, but I always I'm looking for Victor's portrait to be replaced, but they never have that shot to show where it was.
It's because there's nothing there. We can't reveal the naked wall.
Yeah,
It's just not.
Maggie doesn't even know
it's
that who.
It was Xander. Xander did it.
Yeah, Maggie doesn't even know that Xander destroyed it.
Well, she
Not
should
that they
forgive
showed
him.
us.
When she finds out, she should forgive him because Xander's a changed man.
And here's my thing too. Xander, I believe, has every reason to destroy that portrait.
Oh, he totally did. We saw him do it.
He has reason to be mad at that man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
He was very upset.
We weren't watching it back then, but I know that Victor treated Xander like crap.
He was once the gardener.
Knowing that Xander was his kid, so
Didn't even know until well afterward. They thought Alex was it. Remember? He didn't even know until we were watching that he was Victor's kid.
Right.
But Victor knew since he left him everything.
I know, right? He kept the secret the whole time while he was like, go prune my bushes.
Yeah.
Then he turned around and left his entire estate to this man. Well, not that there's much left of it. Poor Titan. Completely gutted.
I mean, they keep on mentioning the house. I think Maggie's going to lose the house.
She might have to lose the house. She can sell it back to Shane
He's
Donovan.
mentioned it so many times.
They're going to have to sell the statues.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that house is such a historic set, so I don't want it to go away, but at the same time, it's such an awful.
It is so stuck in 1985, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The decor of it, the whole everything, the color palette, the decor, it is 1985.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
All they
Blow it
need
up.
is a couple of dried flower swags over the doors. Man, it'd be really 1985.
Maggie really starts to settle in and it just puts her angel statues everywhere. So before you know, just angel statues on every surface. Maggie's great collection. I don't know what they're going to do,
It's
Ma.
like that living room is like Tuscany hellhole.
Stephanie's going to have to pull from other romances she had in Seattle in order to write a sequel to her novel in order to save Titan. Because all they have is a successful publishing business because of one really good romance novel.
I know, and I don't understand why she went. She should have stayed in that genre. It worked. But instead, now she's writing books about other stuff.
Well, it's not going to work.
Well, it's not. I already said it's called Shine, right? Something like that.
Nobody's
not
going to be interested.
well. It's not doing as well as the first book.
That's because there's not those hardcore, explicit, word for word depictions of intense lovemaking.
Right.
So much so that even her own dad was like, "Hey, sweetness." Now that I've read this paragraph,
Okay. It's not like she's on OnlyFans.
I know. Oh gosh, but okay, all right. So people are still all right. Somebody's still after Alex, okay? And it's not Jeremy, is it?
I don't think so.
It's not Jeremy, is it?
I don't think it's Jeremy.
Jeremy seems to be a man who has made some poor decisions in his past, though.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think he's as squeaky clean as he wants everybody to believe. And I don't think he's as kind and as that great fifth grade teacher as much as they all want us
He's
to
trying
think
so
either.
hard to hold it together, but he's still just one trigger away from being old Jeremy.
Yeah, and he's just like, well, Xander's like that too. You know, that the bad Xander's just right there at the surface all the time.
He's getting buried deeper and deeper, though. Xander's doing some good work. And hopefully Marlena can recover from her Lyme disease in order to continue to help him.
Do you think that's what she really has?
I think ultimately, I guess. I don't, because I'm confused by the whole story. Because like, there's this health thing, and they're like, oh, we've ruled this stuff out. Now maybe it's being rolled into EJ's doing a bad job as the owner of the hospital.
I know. Fucking
You know?
Susan yelling. Yeah. God. I love Susan, but I'm just like, seriously, give that poor guy a break, man. I mean, I know EJ has his issues, but she is just real hard on him. Okay.
It's true. It's true. But you gotta love Susan.
I absolutely do love Susan, and I love how much EJ loves Susan.
Yes. Do you know if he met
He'd be like, bitch.
exactly, and if he met Susan on the street, he would dismiss her and treat her like a peasant.
Exactly. But
won't.
he doesn't. No matter how mean or whatever she says, that man loves his mama and respects his mama. And that says something, I think.
Yeah. And anybody else calls him Elvis, he almost flips out. But she can call him Elvis all day.
I think Stefano called him Elvis.
You
I
think
saw
so?
a clip. I saw a clip where Stefano called him Elvis.
Yeah, I think he only did it though to be. I don't think he always did it.
I have no idea. I really have no frame of reference when it comes to that.
Again, like stuffy head.
Well, I mean, I'm lucky because I watched a month and a half of Days of Our Lives from 1985. So I got to do a month and a half of Days of Our Lives from 1995 and get caught up on that era, and then I'll see some of this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I got to do. That's what I got to do, folks. Support me. Support me by donating to the channel. If you donate enough money to the channel, I won't have to go to work, and then I can watch Days of Our Lives, and I can do another podcast. That is the flashback podcast of Days of Our Lives, where we relive the stories episode by episode. But the only way for me to do that is for you to fund my life. Tell your friends.
Or if somebody wants to help me finish that damn website of mine, and you can make a living writing for that. But I'm poor. I can't do it. So bad. Anyway, sorry. I digress.
Well, we'll try to figure that out, Angela. We'll try to figure that out. I don't know how.
I'm just trying
We'll
to
try
help
to figure
Matt.
it out.
We want Matt.
I want to be so flush with cash I don't have to think about my rent. That's all I want. Super chats
Just
are
to be
active.
able
Thank you,
to
Chandra.
Distance while you're filling the gas tank.
You know, luckily I have a hybrid. Thank God I've got a hybrid. If I didn't have a hybrid, I'd be panicking every week. Anyway, we are not talking about Days of Our Lives. We should be talking about Baby T. All right, it's not Baby Tesoro anymore, but you can still call him Baby T.
Sure can.
Cause he Baby Trey. And
Baby
he's adorable. And he, I don't know what's going to be the future of this baby, but I'm happy that he lives in a home. And we can now move on from Baby Tesoro.
Well, Chanel is not having a good time so far.
They ripped that baby from the home he was used to.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take some time. He's got to get used to this one now. Luckily, babies are malleable. All right, they don't really they remember in being comfortable. Like I'm comfortable with the sight of this thing because I'm used to seeing it. They don't remember events. All right, so it's going to be okay. Just got to get him used to his new surroundings.
Yep.
I don't understand her resistance to wanting to take some maternity leave. It makes no sense to me.
Those scones must be baked.
Makes no sense to me either.
Those scones must be baked by these hands.
It doesn't. mean
maybe
you're
she,
not a business person. It doesn't mean it means you care about your kid. It means
now they've
especially
also
a child that you're trying to get to adjust to you.
Mm-hmm.
they've
I don't know.
reminded us that it was some messed up scones that that hurt not
Yes.
Rachel, but Sarah in the past when it came to the pistachio milk, right?
Yes.
So maybe Chanel is just feeling a sense of I need to be there, otherwise somebody's gonna do something to my baked goods again.
No, because she told her mother that she wants to be the woman who can do it all.
Well, you don't have to be. All right, to take it back into
And
the serious land of the story. Yeah. I mean, she's trying to do it all because she wants to have it all. She wants to be it all, and she, I
yeah,
feel, Chanel has wanted this moment of being a mother for so long that she mentally is further along in the process than reality.
right.
Like you need time to bond with the baby and get the baby comfortable and have a better time with the baby. But mentally she's been so ready to be super mom that she's already being super mom without taking the steps.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't
Johnny,
understand why would you not want maternity leave? I don't care if you're a business
Yeah.
owner or not. Why wouldn't you want? I mean, no, she's been away from that bakery in the past for other things.
yeah.
I know.
She has.
Yeah,
We've been
I don't
saving it,
understand.
Nancy. We'll get there.
Honestly, I don't understand why both parents don't take maternity leave, but that's a whole other conversation.
Hmm. I think
But definitely, I mean, come on, in this situation, it's screaming for it.
Yeah.
well maybe somebody needs to sit her down and have like just a really great talking to. But
Oh,
not
all right.
Paulina because I
Wait,
don't think Chanel really respects Paulina very much.
Maybe
I'll do it.
maybe
I
her
can,
sister could talk to her and
yeah,
get her to do it.
Well, we've got that fun revolving door of characters. You can bring her in anytime.
yeah, exactly.
Gosh.
Yeah, yeah,
Plus, she's starting with a 4 month old, not days old, says Jeannie. And that's true. I think maybe maternity leave might be more valuable. Well, I mean, of course, it's
exactly.
extremely valuable in the first days of your child's life. But when it comes to this adoptive, specialized situation, it might be even more important to spend
Right.
some alone time with the
Sure.
baby.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chandra says that if she had more time in her schedule, she'd watch days. Well, Chandra, I hope that you can find schedule, and I hope that one of these days the soaps put together bite-sized recap things that you could watch. Not necessarily full-blown scenes, but just like highlights and stuff where you can be like, "Oh, that must have been interesting," or "Oh, that
The one
happened."
good thing about Days of Our Lives is you can actually watch it like in the shower because it's up so early.
Yeah, because it's just the first thing, like the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Most days of our lives.
Literally, that's like what I do is I have my phone in the shower and I watch it like that.
Oh, perfect. That's super perfect.
It's
I
I
know.
watch it.
Yeah.
I watch it first thing and out in the morning very, very often. Not every single day, but that's
yeah.
usually my first thing, first thing
I
I do is watch these.
yeah, the flexibility of it. That's it's just so easy.
I love it.
It is the only soap that offers such an easy way to work it into your routine.
Mhm.
Yep.
Being able to have that be like the first thing that you put on your stream box
Right.
during your day is such an easy thing to work into a routine.
Yep.
And I mean, I know that the rest of them are all on streaming as well, but with it just being on streaming, there's no pressure to watch it live.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
None.
Right. And then I've also observed, I've talked about it a little bit in the past on several podcasts actually, that I'm finding just through observation, no any sort of scientific research, that it's been difficult for people to work beyond the gates into their schedule. Adding that
Hmm.
whole hour of television watching has been challenging.
They should, I think this, I think the streaming platforms should make the episodes available earlier in the day, like for GH and for the Gates.
Like that could be a
Yeah.
streaming bonus, as you can get it earlier than broadcast rather than the other way
Hmm.
around.
Yes,
It would encourage more people to sign up.
It would.
it would.
It's true. It's true. Let's just move everything to streaming. Let's tear down the
I would
broadcast towers.
I would give anything for all of the subs to streaming. I mean, literally. My kids are all good. If they can pick for any of them, and I will.
Do it. Do it. Chanel needs to bond with Trey, Jeannie meant. I think I understood what you meant. I'm sorry if it made it sound like I didn't. Totally. We need to talk about Rachel, because we got a few minutes left here on the podcast for this hour, because I like to keep it the strict hour, folks. All right, I don't want to talk all day. Rachel, you are becoming a problem, Rachel. You are a problem, Rachel. Okay, you shot EJ, all right? You shot a killer pumpkin at Kat, all right? Missed. Killer pumpkin, all right? If it wasn't for the fact that Alex was made of muscle, he would have perished.
If she would have actually planted that pumpkin right in on top of on Kat's head, she could have really hurt her.
Next time, Rachel, here's my advice: fill it with rocks. Fill it with rocks first.
That Rachel, she's a bad seed.
She is. She's a little sociopath.
She sure is.
She is. I mean, she's like, oh man, she's Demira with a capital D for sure, man. Oh boy.
Charlotte was bad on GH, but this girl, my God.
So is it going to turn out that she's behind the Demira plot? She's actually the one that's kidnapping everybody?
I would not be surprised at this point with this one.
But you know what? But on Friday though, she remembered she shot EJ.
Maybe she can.
At the very end.
Maybe she'll remember now how bad she can be.
And I think it's gonna freak her out that she shot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is really gonna need her grandma Marlena after this.
Right.
But will Marlena be available, or is she gonna be recovering from Lyme disease?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. The depth of plots on Days of Our Lives. So man, Rachel, I don't know. So we're losing that actress again. She's gonna go be on like some sort of prairie show or something, right?
She's going to be on I think, a reboot of Little House on the Prairie.
So we're going to send her to the loony bin to be aged up and come back as a 16-year-old with a chip on her shoulder?
Maybe.
Or are we going to continue on with the demon child path?
Boy, oh boy.
As it turns out, she's becoming a serial killer.
I'm going to have to deep dive to see if there are any new kid actors following the Days cast.
That's Angela's prime indication if somebody's coming to the show. That's how she uncovered the Rory Gibson scoop. She got the Rory Gibson scoop before everybody else just by watching them follows.
Yep.
It's a really good indicator.
Why would this...
them taking the show out of their bio is a good indicator that they're leaving.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of leaving, all right, so we only got a small amount of time left with little Thomas Demira, little Cricket, as I call him. It's going to be unfortunate to lose that nickname, because I'm sure they'll get somebody less crickety. Not rickety, crickety. Then excuse me, Carrie Christopher. Also, Chad's on his way out. We know that. Some people were saying April, but then I saw a new report that maybe said January. Could it just be in just the fresh new year that we lose Billy Flynn, the actor? And
they're not gonna recast Chad?
I guess it depends on what happens with this Demira plot, huh?
Is he going to be off the camp? Yeah, maybe he's going to get kidnapped.
I think they've recast Chad. Didn't they already announce who the new Chad is?
Yeah, I thought they did. Isn't the guy that he is the guy who left Young and the Restless?
Yeah. There was like this weird tag out scene that Young and the Restless did. Like they shared a scene together, and it was like on this guy's way out. But Billy Flynn played a scene with him.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah, I think it's Michael Mueller.
Michael Mueller. I don't know the actor
either.
But yeah, they've recast Chad, so I don't know. So maybe he'll disappear for a little while. He'll find himself in the same room as Stefan.
Mm-hmm. And you know who I cannot stand on the days right now? The character I cannot stand Jennifer. Girl, shut up.
Oh yeah, I wrote her name down to make sure we talked about Jennifer. What a terrible case that she's trying to build.
Right?
And also, like, walk us through a little bit, Jennifer, for us, Angela. Like, what's her deal?
Well, I mean, Jennifer didn't. I mean, I don't like the actress who portrays Jennifer.
I don't think anybody has much good things to say.
Jack and Jennifer used to be one of my favorite couples. They really did. You know, and I understand, you know, her daughter's dead, yada, 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 yada. However, this is the last thing Abigail would want. And she's not a constant in those kids' lives.
No.
No, hasn't been. She lives in Boston.
Yeah. What do they see her? They see her for holidays and little and little Christmas summer break a little bit.
This doesn't seem very in character for the character of Jennifer to me.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but I do like that everybody's telling her she's wrong.
Yeah. Everyone's telling her she's wrong, and she ain't listening to nobody.
So what are we?
Yeah.
What are we gonna find out? Like what's inspired? What's her motivation beyond just being crazy?
Oh no, I completely think that Chad was right when he told her that this was all about Abigail. She lost Abigail, and so she's trying to keep
Well, there we
Abigail's.
go.
I think, and I don't think that it's like a nefarious thing.
No, no, it's
I just think,
love in the
and
wrong
I think
direction.
also that there's a part of her that's like, Chad didn't protect my daughter. Not that there's anything Chad could have done to protect her daughter.
Right.
You know, it wasn't. She wasn't killed because Chad fucked up. You know what I mean?
Sorry, kids.
But oh, sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I forgot you guys don't swear on this one. She wasn't killed because Chad messed up.
Yeah.
But Jennifer's still blaming him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is just
You know?
it's
And so
it's
this
a broken
is her
heart
like,
is what it
he
is.
couldn't protect my daughter. I'm not going to let something happen to the kids.
And
You know?
she's being ridiculous with Kat
Oh, she
because
is.
she
Yeah.
knows by how her daughter died of what Clyde is capable of.
Right.
So
I know. I just think that it's like a total. It's all about her grief with Abigail, and it's all, you know, and her blaming Chad. Nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense.
Fair take. So what's it going to take?
and,
A
and you know,
heartfelt
and
chat?
I really feel bad, of course, for both the kids. But I feel if she winds up being able to take her, but I don't think she will. But Charlotte is the one that would be so traumatized.
Right. I don't think she's going to win. And I think something's going to happen to make like the kids be like, we don't want, you know what I mean? I think the kids are going to be what gets through to her.
Okay.
Because even, I don't even think Thomas would even really want, you know, as mad as he is to his father for whatever, and that's what it is. I don't think that, you know.
No.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be happy in Boston either. Little dude wouldn't be happy either.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Connor Floyd.
Yeah, Chad's correcting us. Connor Floyd is going to be the new actor who plays Chad. It's funny because I call him Cricket and she calls him Little Dude, and we just always have ever since we met him at the Emmys. And the interview's up on the channel, folks. If you want to go check that out a little, maybe it's going to blow up when he shows up in his next chapter because he's leaving days. Rachel's leaving days. Chad's leaving days.
Yeah.
People coming. We need people coming back. When's Bo coming back, huh?
I don't know. Peter Reckle wants to.
He's expensive as well. He's like, I want to, but you have to pay me $1 million. And they're like, okay, but we have
Well,
to
it's not
fire
even
everybody
that.
else.
It's not even that. I mean, I don't think that he wants like tons of money. I think that he wants a schedule that he can have a lot of time off because he likes to be, you know, nature and lives in like Alaska or some crap. But I don't know.
I mean, I think that the standard has been set. Give him the holidays and summer off.
Yeah.
I would say that's the light schedule soap standard. Summer and holidays. Your character can go on a flight.
He wants a Jeannie Francis kind of openness for. You know, Jeannie Francis, she gets time off she wants.
Well, she does. Well, here's the thing: is that Jeannie's there because she wants to be. Jeannie's not there because she needs money.
No, she's got that next gen money.
Exactly. And I mean, her husband has money other than that too because he's a huge director.
Yeah, he constantly directs television.
Yeah.
No, the Frank family don't need no money.
Jonathan Frakes. All right, and we have to remember that both Jennifer's mother and daughter had serious mental health issues. We could be going in that direction, says Sandra. So maybe Jennifer's having a split, and it's going to take the love of Jack to pull her back. All right.
Well, I tell you what, if they're going to have Jack and Jennifer on the show, I'm all for that. but they better give them something very interesting because so far they're a snooze fest for me, and I don't
Yeah.
like
They
Jennifer.
got to do a. They got to have a super couple moment. That's what we got to be. The power of their love. All right, we've seen it before.
I have to say though, the 60th anniversary of the show was very beneficial for the dummies that watch it.
Lots of
Oh
flashbacks,
yeah,
lots of history,
there's a
and
lot of
lots of
flashbacks.
history
Agree.
worked into casual conversation, which this show did a great job
Yes.
of doing.
Yes.
Yes, they did a great job of it. They even explained Hope well, which was the whole thing with being you're my sister. I'm my stepmother. I'm the stepmother of my sister. It's so weird.
I know.
And of course, we can't ever leave any sort of Horton family event without Marie continuing to tell the story about how she almost dated her brother.
Yeah.
It's one of those family stories that you just wish that she would stop telling.
It made her so
Yeah.
crazy.
He
She
went to the
ran off
convent.
and become a nun.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness. All right, folks. We should get out of here. Our professor is clearly losing the battle and needs a nap.
I don't know why I am like, because like I took medicine and it's non-drowsy,
But she's
But
but
you don't
drowsy.
feel good.
Yeah, your
You
body
don't
needs
feel good though.
your body heals best when you're sleeping.
yeah,
So hopefully those kids shut up for a moment. You don't have to be Tracy Quartermain.
nobody's here.
Oh, great! And that's a
Nobody's
perfect opportunity. Let's
worried.
let's liberate our professor here, folks, and
And
get out of here. Let's end
yeah,
class.
you guys don't
Abs-
worry about Angela. She's gonna be fine because I've shared a hotel room with her a couple of times. That girl can fall asleep on a dime.
Oh, I can. It's because I was in the military. It's the military
Perfect.
and living in the city and living on a military base, planes, noise, lights, TV. None of it bothers me.
Awesome, awesome. Your body needs the rest, says Chandra.
Yes.
Apparently,
Kristen Alfonso doesn't want to come back as Hope. Well, then she doesn't have to. We can have Bo without Hope. Hope can just always be on the show. If we can have Gil Grissom not be on CSI, but we have Sarah Seidel, who's married to Gil Grissom, then we can do that on soap operas too.
Yeah, but the people want their bow and hope. They want the super
Yeah,
couple.
that's-
We can't have one without the other, huh?
I don't think so. I don't think it
Good
would
thing
play.
Jeannie
I don't think
Francis figured out how to get herself out of that.
well, it's because it's easier to break up Luke and Laura than it is to break up Bono.
They're just so intrinsic with one another. Well, we will see what happens with that. Maybe they can shake enough dollar bills in front of Kristen Alfonso to get her away from her family.
And did you guys see Dr. Roth? He resurrected a little critter in that cage.
Yeah, yeah. I guess Peter Blake's on his way back or something. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Yes, he is. And I told you guys that I interviewed Richard Wharton, right?
Yeah, you told
As well,
me.
right?
You told me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interviewed Richard Wharton, and he said that there's a lot of Ralph coming up. He's filmed more since this.
Awesome.
So
Well, if you're a big Dr.
awesome.
Rolf fan, stay tuned. And if you're a big Days of Our Lives fan, stay tuned too, because it seems like it's going to get all daisy here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think there's going to be some crazy shenanigans happening and Days of Our Lives. You know, it is the goofy soap opera, and I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Love
at a cryogenically frozen resurrection. I think that we can only do it in Salem, and I am going to watch it. All right, folks, hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. Thank you very much, Chandra, for keeping us honest. Class is dismissed. Get on out of here. I don't know what the rest of your plans are, but go have them. Go do them.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you
Yeah,
after the
happy
holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving week.
Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
That's straight from high school, right, man?
For sure. That's it. Subscribe to the channel if you had a good time. Like the video if you want to help us in the most basic way. Like the video. Thank you so much. Leave a comment if you've come back afterward. Reload when we're done. Leave a comment then because you like us. Share with your friends. Share with your families. Turn us on at the Thanksgiving table. I think is what you should do. To expose everybody to our wonderful voices. And that's it. That's it. Follow us online on the social medias. The names are down below. Or if you're listening on audio at 10th Lord GH and at Brooklyn74. Get your political dump from Brooklyn 74. Lots of arguments.
Yeah. Be warned. There be politics, sports, debate. Oh yeah, I've been having a good old time.
And then follow all of the links that Chandra is putting in the chat right now, because I know that she's just got a text document with this copy and paste ready to go. Poshmarks. She even put in follow
Isn't
Professor Angela at Parade Magazine with the link straight to your author profile there. So give that a click.
And Parade's allowing comments now.
So click that, leave comment about how wonderful of a read this was, how professionally written it was, and then just click click and scroll, click and scroll, click and scroll. Anything that has the name Angela, you're going to directly help her. Directly by clicking and clicking and clicking every single article with her name on it.
Yep.
Read them too, but click them as well.
Yep.
All right, that's it, folks. Get on out of here, swing for the fences, and don't let that gate hit you on the butt on the way out, huh? All right, I've been Matt.
I've been Kat.
And I've been Angela with Matt and Kat.
And we will catch you next week right here on the 10th Floor Podcast channel. Goodbye, everybody.